everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Yeah. Now that we have this key, I think we should be able to get through this blue door. Try the workshop spare key on the door. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years, but then the lock clicks. The darkness before you smells like engine grease and cut wood. Cap. Can we close the door behind us? Aw, man. I just tried to turn the camera. That's not how that works. Pinball says Fran Canardian? The term is horses and swords. Huh. The note, MB, spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. Thanks, bro. Already got it. This pinball is white Diora. The back glass shows a female figure in mourning. I will take that, thank you. That's the stairs outside. Right, what's over here? Elevator? The small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The last cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Look it. Smells of nougat and sweat. Weird. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There's a control panel to your right and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10 July 88. Look at the elevator controls. There's a large rectangular buttons, monter, descendre, and an internal call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads, Halter 800. Halter is oh boy, it's a lift company. Went out of business a long time ago. What were you used for, elevator? The neat scratches on the floor suggest it was used as a freight elevator for transporting heavy machinery and one man. Close the doors and go up. Where do they go? I'm excited to find out. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Huh. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Schematics for a pinball machine, futurism themed. Pinball maker's coat. Sorry, bro, but I'll take your coat. Pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted. Logic. So this is where they brought faulty pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago, everything was covered with dust now. Looks like this used to be a pinball workshop. Yes, Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade. A creak, some dust falls off a shelf. And has been forgotten. Now there is only one working machine in the main hall. The rest is lost to dust. But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection. Could this be the whirling in rags really is part of the doomed commercial area? Yes, it would mean that. And Gart would not like that. He should probably be made aware that his establishment is part of the neighborhood ghost story. Looks like they gave up on fixing pinball machines at some point. Yes, pinball hasn't enjoyed a heyday for 15 or 20 years. I think pinball is kind of dumb, but to each their own. Finished thought. Footprints? Footprints in the dust. You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor. Someone's been back here recently. Oh, what? Oh, cool. Yay! Skill point. Task updated. Cool. The dust has not settled again where these footprints have been made. The displacement in this dusty hell tells a story. What does this mean? Neither the footprints nor the dust speak their secrets, but you know it means that someone has been back here. Crouch, study the footprints. Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. What? The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It's not a brand sole with logos on it. It seems custom made or old fashioned. Shoe size is 41, 42, maybe 43. Could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is. I had small footers. This print doesn't look like the odd sole. The footprints are of one type. They do not congratulate you for correctly recognizing what type they are not. This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it? The footprints do not speak. They simply exist here, a product of the dust, just as the footprints outside are a product of the mud and apparently different shoes. Get up. The footprints are still there. They have told their story. Alright, thanks, footprints. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. That's not creepy at all. Barred door. The door is small but heavy looking. It's barred from the inside. Unbar the door. Sleep after 21. That was my question for last episode. Whoop. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. I will talk to you, last woman. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers. Uh-oh. Why do I... Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. No, dang. The wind brushes them off the roof. They're gone. Sad! There wasn't really anything I could have done about that. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Cute. All of you, stop glowing. Oh yeah, I got clothes. +1 empathy. +1 hand-eye coordination. Damn, that would have been useful just now. Minus half-light. Thanks. The question yet to be totally answered. Talk to guard. Okay. Shush. Alright, now we speak with you.
Welcome to the roof.
I thought we weren't supposed to talk to her until Kim came back, but whatever. Welcome to the roof. The young woman has a cigarette in one hand, a cup of coffee in the other. Her hair is still slick from the shower. Maybe you shouldn't be outside. It seems kind of cold. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north toward the yard, where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
Uh-oh. Did I somehow wander in here when I wasn't supposed to? You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell is opened in there.
You know not what you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell, to another place. A third place, much different from our world.
A third place? Interesting. That's probably why the cleaning lady quit.
Miss, I'm investigating, gesture down to the yard. The people who put him there said to talk to you.
I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette. What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette. What's your name, miss, for the record? Klaasje Amando. Same name Titus gave you. Sounds Ortiz? As does her accent. Her birthmarks also signal Ortiz. You don't know why, but Ortiz girls tend to come speckled with them. Are you from Oranje? Right, sir. Verdefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I'm an Oranje expatriate. What is Oranje? A bad memory, officer. The Republic of Orny is a democratic nation on the Mundi Isola north of here, over the sea and across the Pale. It is one of the 6 major Occidental nations to hold stake in the continued occupation of Revachol, the coalition. People consider it a reasonable superpower. Reasonable. They will make you into a fiscal colony, divert your natural resources, hold patents and shares, but they won't threaten to wipe you out any time, like Revachol did in its prime. Bad memory of what? Of lilacs and lightning. She squints her eyes as if to see them in the distance. Parks, glass, duraluminum. Verdefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there and night. At least it was for me. And what's so bad about that? Nothing, if you're no longer there. How old are you? I'm 28, she takes a drag. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization? Something stupid. What's that? Orny's lit. Orny's lit? Orny's literature. It's what I studied at the university. She raises both eyebrows. What is Orny's literature about? Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be an Orny's. All national literatures are only the name of the nation changes. What? Oh, all national literatures are only the name of the nation changes. I see. Orny's lit. What do you do with it? Nothing. I do nothing with it. Cool. I don't want to show her money. That's weird. It's not very cool, but what can you do? Can I see your passport, please? I'm afraid you can't. Okay. Thank you for understanding. She looks a little surprised. Thank you. That's it for the record. The record is so official. Nice room you've got here. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. What are you doing here in the whirling in rags? I'm wintering. How long have you been wintering? She calculates. About 4 months. I came in November. Why here? Here in the whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol? Here in the whirling. Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez, and because all other buildings are bombed to hell. My hair is so unfluffy today. It bothers me. I like it when it's fluffy. That door there. Point to it. Did you know it leads to a downstairs elevator? I did not. She takes a drag of her cigarette and smiles. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led. There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now. There's a peephole on the other side looking into your bedroom. A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall? Looking into your bedroom, miss. Okay. There's a pause as she processes this information. A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now. Do you think this is somehow connected to me? We don't know at this point. Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it's been there? If I'd make a guess, I'd say it's recent. God, where is it? I think I need to cover it up. The perforation should be under your bookcase in your bedroom. Thank you. She looks towards the window. A cold wind blows from the sea. If it is recent, who do you think made it? Shit, I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. She does. She must have some idea. You must have some idea. Oh, wait. I'll be fucking covering up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there? You must have some idea who might have been interested in making that hole. Honestly, I have no clue. Yet. Maybe it's something she's keeping for a later move, when she's more sure of herself. There were tracks on the floor. They're recent. Huh, this isn't good. She's straight as a stick, suddenly. It's an old pinball workshop. The room back there. This place used to be a pinball arcade. Okay, she smiles. I'm glad someone's had fun. That's all for now. She flicks the ash from her cigarette absent-mindedly. I have other questions for you. Okay, she takes a pensive drag of her cigarette. Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke. They tell us you were raped. It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it? Actually, it's evening, miss. Is it? Squinching, she takes a look around. The sun sets in the sea, long shadows pass over the plaza below. It is evening. She looks into her coffee cup. Time flies, man. So you weren't? Yeah, she draws out the word. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him. By him, she must mean the victim. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more. She reaches for the words then shrugs. Rapeable. By they, she means the Hardy Boys. You're asked to say you were assaulted by the Hardy Boys? Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Titus asked you to spice things up. For us? Pretty much, she cradles a coffee cup in both hands, warming them. What did happen between you and the victim? We partied. Ew, gross. Wait, partied. Where have I heard that before? A lot of partying going on. From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it. I don't get it. What do you mean, partied? We drank, sir. She takes a sip of her coffee. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. What else? Stimulants. Speed also has the effect, making you drink harder, and then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. Were feelings involved? A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them. How did you meet? Downstairs, she taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know, had a cool, scary scar. How long ago was that? About a month, something like that. So you weren't raped? I'm 89% sure. I mean, if you both were super intoxicated, you probably shouldn't have been fooling around, but whatever. Does that mean you're 11% not sure? You know how it is. I failed. Do you? How is it then? She flicks a bit of ash away. Maybe you don't know. The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off. There are numerous cigarette burns on the silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer. In conclusion, officer, I'm going to go with a mild to medium not raped here. Sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. She tilts her head. Would I be as flippant if I had been? It must have been hard for you, point to the yard, seeing him there. Oh, yes, she says bitterly. I've had a great view from the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams. A bitter cringe. It hurts her. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age? I'm sorry, I can't do it, she puffs on her cigarette. Not right now, maybe later. I keep seeing him, like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair. Another puff, more nervous. What did they hang him for, if not rape? He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing, she thinks. But you probably know all about it. And his role in the strike was what? I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean, but I understood it was dangerous. You think they lynched him for it? She nods. Why was there a bullet in his head? Bullet. There was a silence. Her brows meet in the middle. For for a pained frown. They shot him too? I'm not picking up any theater craft here, sir. The pause is sincere. They stripped his clothes and they shot him? You mean after they hanged him? I'm confused. Sorry. Were you aware that he was also shot, miss, in the mouth? Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know that what they told me and Sylvie the bartender. This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night? Where were you when this happened? Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie. How do the Hardy boys know you? They're frequent guests downstairs. She looks at the floor. It's tired. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. How did you meet? Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. Did you party? A little, yeah. A little. Like you partied with the deceased? No, not as hard. How should I put this? Have I slept with any of them? Yes. Which one? Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously, but as I said, it's been a long winter. Thank you for telling me all of this, miss. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid. I hope I've been, helpful, all things considered. Wait a moment. I want to get that check. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's return. Why not? I'll be here until 23 drinking coffee, most likely.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening.
Thank you.
For taking part in a murder investigation.
Okay. Soft light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you. What? You know these guys? Who, me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? I'm merely a master thespian. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and blops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore. What? Believe it. Which ones exactly are affected? There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume. All of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. No fucking way, man. I just want to drag that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick, tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory, truth, softness, protector. She wants you! How did this happen? How it always does. Through subtlety. What can I do? There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do. Can't you turn them normal again? No. What use is it then? It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not? Does this mean she's been lying to me? Yes, Mr. Thespian. Here has been singing... What? Here has been singing paeans? How truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct, and omissions too. Can I trust that guy? A little. They are all still of limited use. Interpret things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her. Can I trust any of them ever again? Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them, just not with her. Interesting. This is interesting. I don't know what I thought I would get out of it, but this is not what I thought I'd get, and I really like it. This is a nice surprise. What is her plan? We can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she is escaping unrelated to the case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See, it's oddly moderate, probably compromised. I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back into it. Don't worry, it's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You got this. Say out loud, Miss, are you manipulating me? The silence broken, she exhales a little cloud of smoke and says, God, no. I need to talk to you about your room again. No, that didn't unlock anything. Okay. So-called assault? No. Let's return to this later, miss. Interesting. Klaasje told you she can't talk about him now. You need the specifics, height, build, confirm autopsy. Ask a little later when she has collected herself. Confront the Hardy Boys about what Klaasje told you. Okay. Can do. Doop. Can I go through her room? Sorry, just gonna creep on your bed. Not what I meant to do. I meant to push this. There's a floor mat. That's just how you get outside, I guess. The bed has been hastily made. Clear window. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Run your finger across the surface of the glass. Smooth as ice, there are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges, but the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. What was that supposed to do for me? How do I get to the stairs? There we go. I don't want to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Why would I ever need to do anything behind his back? Is this her bathroom? Don't mind me, I'm just snooping a bit. You see the yard below, the corpse is no longer there. Medicine cabinet. This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills haphazardly stacked upon one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. Look at the medications. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet, and pill bottles next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid? I don't know. APAP, eye drops, blood thinners. Search the bottles. Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoparidol, and something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. It reads NACRA. NACRA. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around. Search the pill sheets. I don't know if I want that. Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Look at the toothbrush. It's been used quite a lot. Alright. Look at the desk. Desk. There you go. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. She's made around 4 months of payments for this room. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. Oh, no shit. Get out of here. Alright, let's go talk to Titus. I know I have a skill point, but I'm going to save it for if I need it. For one reason or another. There's a bunch of people here now. Can I talk to you yet? No. Why do you show up green? These other people don't. Who are you? Why are you here? Oh wait, no. Because there's not a bunch of time left. Let's actually talk to Gart, and we'll talk to Titus next time.
Can I help you?
I don't want to drink. I saw another thing at the whirling. What if I told you I got in the back room behind the blue steel door? Oh, okay, well, he controls his excitement well. I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you. He's really holding himself back here. Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there? Okay, what is back there? Skeletons. Mausoleum of the dead. Yes, ha ha. What's actually behind there? Pinball machines. A pinball workshop. Ha, I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it, he repeats. Were there any back there, in working order, I mean? Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. No, I was just wondering. He appears to be making a calculation in his head. If he found pinball machines there, he was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he can make off one. Thinking of turning this place into a pinball arcade? He scowls. No, but we could diversify the entertainment options. Seeing as you've opened the door back there, the machines we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble. Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things. I should warn you. I may have discovered that whirling is part of the doomed commercial area. What? He looks mildly startled. Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from the whole thing. So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this. The whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in the building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you. I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling. The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade, which failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the curse. Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? He's making a sweeping gesture. This pre-revolutionary tile work, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man, that's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me if some doomed ghost. He steadies his voice. You must really care about this place since you've worked here for so long. Yeah, he sighs. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way. Even if it's part of the damn doomed commercial area. You shouldn't be worried about that label, you know. Task complete. I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele who wants to stay at the doomed hostel. Everything's doomed enough without that. Who owns this place? Some real estate management company? They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved. Who named it the Whirling in Rags? Well, it sure as hell wasn't some real estate company. You did? You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with some great names too. It's from a song. A song? Hail, Holy Queen, by the Engineers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea, he quotes, you're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad. Good pick. Well, good luck to you with this place then. Luck has nothing to do with it. He looks where the hidden room is. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. Against the doom, it's implied. So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment... Oh, wait. Or can we, wrap it up? There's a peephole in the wall. He startles. What wall? Upstairs in the secret back room, right next to Klaasje's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines. I'll have to fix it at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you the whirling does not abide spying on its guests. The color has drained from his face. Are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests? Absolutely not, he breathes in and out. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was. Well, he's definitely not lying. He wouldn't endanger this business like that. Makes sense. I didn't think it was Gart in the first place. Alright, you've been notified. Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about this establishment? I hope not. Goodbye. Okay. And we do a save. Save. More save. Cool. Thanks. My arm got caught on my mic. Okay. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming out and playing with me. That's the end of this episode. Woo! I'm getting so much done today, it feels like. Yes. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!